Yes!
Hello. How are you? How are you doing today? So basically, I was asked to make a yoga video for World Religion. So I decided to probably find the easiest yoga video I can find on YouTube and just copy that. So I basically found this weird ad thingy that showed an 8-minute yoga video, so I'm sticking with that. Hello! And we've magically teleported back to my bedroom. So, Sir has been asking us these questions that we're supposed to answer, and so we're just supposed to be discussing our opinions, based on the question. So the first one says, discuss your personal views in yoga. As far as I do know, yoga originated in India, and as far as I can also say, it's basically common in Hinduism, Buddhism, those kinds of religions, and it mainly focuses on trying to balance your spirituality, balance your physical, emotional, mental self. I'll be honest here, I have actually been doing yoga early on. I've actually experimented with yoga with my sister, and I was like 6, and I originally thought it was an adult thing. I was like,
no little kid shouldn't be doing yoga, it's boring, blah 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 blah.
but I was bored as hell, so I tried it out, and nonetheless, it was pretty fun. What I think is the great thing about yoga is that it's a great version of de-stressing yourself. It's a great way to relax. It's good for, you know, increasing flexibility, balance, or at least that's what my sister told me. I mean, we all have our own ways of de-stressing, our own ways of relaxing, and maybe yoga just isn't your thing, but if you want to try another way of relaxing, then you should definitely give it a shot. It's like very healthy for your physical and your mental being. And if you have time, maybe go try it sometime. Take for example, I like to play guitar. What I do when I play guitar is that I would get so engaged in playing it that it's calming. Like, you're just doing what you know. Like, it's calming, it's passive, you're not really doing it much. But then you look at the clock and then you realize, oh my god! How long have I been playing? Basically, it's the same feel for yoga. Also, look at this. I put a suction cup on my forehead and now I have a red circle. The next question tells us about our feelings when doing the activity. Well, based on what you've already seen, since I basically just mean the entire thing, I was already in a good mood, especially because of quarantine. I had the time to relax and do homework and study at my own pace. Back to the question, it was very, very calming. Like I said, like it really boosts your mood, especially when you're like enjoying your work. So basically, I did enjoy doing yoga. You get what I mean? Like, it's a great form of exercise, in fact. Like, you know, you're learning how to balance, you're like being able to, and especially doing it on top of a sofa. Imagine trying to do that in a sofa or on a bed. It's a lot harder than you think. And one last question which I personally would answer is my thoughts on performing yoga. Performing yoga, like I said, is a good thing. If you want to find another way to relax, to de-stress, to, you know, increase flexibility, balance, and, you know, learn how to focus more, I think it's really good, really calming. If you're into more calming stuff, then there's nothing wrong with it. If people think that you're weird or like for doing yoga, since, I don't know, some people think it's weird, boring, I get it, probably because it's not your thing. But just give it a try before you start complaining about it, you know what I mean? Like, no offense to those who do it, or like those who think yoga is, you know, not their thing. Just don't shame it. We all have our own preferences. Maybe give it a try, and if you're not into it, then that's fine. I personally like it, so I think if you want to try something new, then definitely get into yoga. But I mean, look, yoga has basically energized me for some reason. Like, I feel relaxed, I feel like I want to focus more, especially since it's homework and I'm finally done filming. Hello. To be fair, but I think it's really fun if you're into these kinds of stuff, you know? It all just depends on the person. Oh, I guess that's basically it. Bye. I'm not good at ending a video, so I hope you have a great day. At least I'm in a good mood now, yay!